Hi, my name is Nurul binti AZAKI and my metric number is 285600, and I'll be talking about background on Mondelez Company and Ferrero Company. Mondelez is a mashup of the words forward and delicious in Latin and several other Romance languages. The corporation employs about 79,000 people. Mondelez International, sometimes known as Mondelez, is a manufacturer of candies, snack foods, and drinks. The National Dairy Products Corporation grew to be the largest dairy business in the globe as well as the United States by 1930 after acquiring many confectioneries. Mondelez International continues to be a significant participant in the worldwide food and beverage sector because to its long history and high brand recognition. Next is Ferrero Company. Pietro Ferrero established the multinational candy firm Ferrero in Italy in 1946. The business has a long history and has developed into one of the top producers of chocolate and confectionery goods globally. Ferrero extended their product portfolio and attracted attention from all around the world throughout time. Pietro Ferrero's creation of the distinctive Grande Jatte hazelnut and chocolate cream marked the beginning of the Ferrero adventure. Next is vision and mission for both companies, which is Mondelez and Ferrero. Vision for Mondelez company is to make people's life happier and more enjoyable by seeking to generate more joyous moments. And for the mission of Mondelez company is to create delicious moments of joy by sharing the world's favorite brands. Then moving to the Ferrero company, the vision is to be proactive with investments, being timely with undertakings, and being excellent in execution. And for the mission is to always stood for caring for people and for the local area, namely employees and former employees, consumers, families, and the local communities in which it operates.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NABILA binti ZAINAL ABIDIN. My metric number is 28528. Today I'm going to talk about the team management and structures and internationalization process of Mondelez International and Ferrero Group. Mondelez worldwide motivation is to engage individuals to neighbor right. Mondelez endeavors to make a positive effect on the world and networks in which they work while driving business execution. They expect to convey a wide scope of tasty, excellent tidbits that support life's minutes, made with manageable fixings and bundling that customers can feel better about. Mondelez International's activities and the board structure are coordinated into four working fragments: America Latina, AMEA, Europe, likewise North America. Ferrero is a leading global company with its headquarters in the United States as well as offices in other countries and cities. Ferrero, known for its corporate social responsibility, maintains a modern business concept focusing on its internal operation and constant growth. Its operations are focused on quality and connection, making it cost-effective and environmentally friendly company. Ferrero's policies promote trust, reputation, integrity, society, and innovation, encouraging employees to prioritize their jobs and communities. This creates an eco-friendly environment for employees and customers. And these are Ferrero Group internationalization process. First, new product. Other than targeting kids and the consumers, but also to parents as the products expand into Kinder Surprise and which born the Kinder family. Second, acquisition. The reason behind this acquisition is part of Ferrero Group's ambition strategy. Third, investment. Investment is also one of Ferrero's strategies in global business. Ferrero has invested in a lot of company. Fourth, high quality product. Producing high-quality product is also one of Ferrero's strategies to go global in order to keep their raw materials organoleptic and nutritional qualities. Ferrero Group employs standardized quality and traceability procedures. Mondelez internationalization process had its four strategies. First, quicker top-line development, where it converts into high single-digit change EPS development and appealing free income age. Second, operational excellence system, driving efficiency enhancement in cycles and framework in all aspects of their business to make its activities more productive. Third, new commercial structure, this way permitting a quicker response to customer inclination while simultaneously keeping up with the advantage of functional scale. And fourth, snaking made right, with making your snacks more supportable by utilizing less energy, water, and waste, with fixing purchases know and trust.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is NURIZZATUL binti RASHID. My metric number is 28536 and I'm going to talk about internalization motive for Ferrero Group. First is market seeking. Ferrero company expand its market share by entering new market to increase their sales and also profits. Next is resource seeking. Ferrero seek access to resources such as raw material, labor, and also technology for the company that operates in industries with high resource requirement. Third is efficiency seeking. Ferrero seeks to achieve economy of skills and scope by operating in multiple countries. This can lead to lower costs, which can improve company profitability. Next is Mondelez International Company. First is market seeking. Mondelez expand its market share by entering new market. Is also to increase their sales and also their profit. Next is resource seeking. Mondelez seek access to resource such as raw material, labor, and also technology. This is really important for a company that operate in industry with high resource requirements, same like Ferrero company. Next is efficiency seeking. Mondelez seek to acquire new knowledge and skill by operating in different countries. And last is strategic control. By operating its own subsidiaries in foreign market, Mondelez can maintain the control over its operation to ensure that company's product and service met the needs of local customers. Next, I'm going to talk about relevant theories on internalization for Ferrero company. First, Uppsala internalization model. This model is used granular process, which is start with exporting to more complex forms such as joint venture. For Ferrero, they exporting their products and then there are manufacturing facilities in key markets. Next is transaction cost approach, which is to reduce transaction cost. Ferrero reduced its transaction cost by producing its product closer to its target market and by entering into joint venture with local partners. Next is network approach, which is development of networks of relationship with other firms. Ferrero developed a strong network relationship with suppliers, distributors, and retailers that help their company to enter new market and also grow their business. Lastly is Dunning electric approach, which is exploit their ownership advantage such as brand, technology, or management skills. Ferrero exploit its ownership advantage by entering new markets and by expanding their product portfolio. I'm going to talk about relevant theories on internalization for Mondelez company. First, Uppsala internalization model. Same like Ferrero company, Mondelez also exporting their goods and then there are manufacturing facilities in key markets. Second is transaction cost approach. They are in order to reduce transaction, Mondelez produce its product in countries with lower labor costs and sell its product in the countries with higher demand. Third is Dunning electric approach. By combining ownership, location, and internalization advantages, Mondelez producing and distributing its product or service itself rather than through another company. Next is network approach, which is development of network of relationship with other firms. Mondelez also developed a strong network relationship with suppliers, distributor and retailer that help they to enter new market and also growth their business. Lastly is the resource-based view, which is exploit their resource and capabilities in a new market. Resource mean the asset that a company owns, such as physical asset, financial and also human assets. Capabilities is skill and knowledge that company have, such as ability to innovate, market its product and manage its supply chain.
Hello, my name is NORAIN binti RAHMAN Khan. Metric number 287689. I will present about international strategies and their formulations of Ferrero and Mondelez International Company. The first strategy of Ferrero Company is sustainability strategy. Ferrero focus on 4 strategic pillars, which are empower people, promote responsible consumption, source sustainable ingredients, and protect the environment. For example, Ferrero is one of the first worldwide business that purchased 100% RSPO certificate segregated palm oil since 2015. By doing this strategy, consumers are more willing to spend more for products that create with sustainable material or with social responsibility claims. Next is brand positioning and marketing strategy. Ferrero promotes its brand as being representative of premium quality and indulgence. For example, Ferrero Rocher are unique combination of premium ingredients, textures and flavors, as well as their attractive packaging with premium gold foil wrapping the premium chocolates. Lastly, product innovation. Ferrero focus on product diversification and line extensions. They introduce completely new customer demographic to their brands by adding new product to the current categories. For example, Kinder Joy eggs that have a surprise toys, and on the other side, there is creamy cocoa. This innovation expand the Kinder brand's appeal and create new market opportunities. The first strategy of Mondelez International Company is market segmentation strategy. Mondelez International established the future of snacking by producing foods that both people and the environment will enjoy. They are also focusing on local product preference and customization. For example, Cadbury Dairy Milk Durian brings together the indulgent flavor that Malaysians value and adore. Next is strategic alliance and joint venture strategy. Mondelez International joins up with other companies to seek certain commercial possibilities, frequently in a brand new market or a product category. For example, the coffee business of DE Master Blenders 1753 and Mondelez International, such as Tassimo and Kencho. This strategic alliance brought together the respective strengths of both companies to create a strong global coffee entity, benefiting from shared resource, expertise and market insight. Lastly, innovation with research and development. Mondelez International focus on new ideas and invention, reinvention and venture. For example, they have made Oreo gluten-free in the United States. Next are the reasons for selecting the particular strategies. Reasons for Ferrero selecting sustainability strategy are to increase employee happiness and customer loyalty. Ferrero also want to easing market access and legal compliance. Consumers are more likely to believe that a company is trustworthy and ready to protect the environment when they learn that they use eco-friendly packaging and a better brand image will result in. It will also increase the sale and profit. For example,
Kinder Bueno plastic packaging material can be recycled. Next, Ferrero choose brand positioning and marketing strategy because they want to attract clients' attention and gain their trust and satisfy their demands. Effective brand positioning is the extent to which consumers view a brand favorably, unique, and credibly. They also can improve product development and stay abreast of change in the behavior of the target market. Lastly, Ferrero choose product innovation for developing new and better ways to communicate with the consumer, comprehend their need, and provide them with value. Customers are more likely to consider Ferrero as a dynamic, forward-thinking, and attentive to their needs when the company develops the novel products of packaging. This favorable view promotes long-term client loyalty and repeat purchase. Mondelez International choose market segmentation strategy because they need to get a better understanding of the customer needs based on demographic, physiographic, geographic location, and perceived product benefit. Mondelez International need to adopt this market segmentation approach in order to segment their clients and make better use of their time, money, and other resources. For example, Mondelez company offer Cadbury Dairy Milk Button for kids, which are designed with an animal character, which will help to draw the customer attention. Next is strategic alliance and joint venture strategy, because Mondelez need to scale up their production and distribution capacity so that can meet the demand, cost synergy, and operational efficiency. Lastly, innovation with research and development for a better incorporate global best practice into their working procedure while attracting, retaining, and developing scientific and technical talent. Mondelez also need to provide the company with a competitive advantage so that Mondelez International express great confidence in their capacity to sustain as a strong top and a bottom line growth for many years to come.
Hi, my name is Hakimah SABRI, entry number 285498. And I will explain about the internationalization challenges. Okay, first of all, we will go to the Ferrero. Okay, the first challenges faced by the Ferrero is the supply struggles. Ferrero is a company that manufactures and sells various branded chocolate and confectionery, and most of the product contains hazelnut. Ferrero is dependent on Turkey for 80% of the hazelnut to make the product. But unfortunately, Turkey facing a major collapse due to unpredictable weather and climate change conditions. According to a recent report, Turkey has been subject to erratic, unstable weather patterns as well as natural disasters such as drought, floods, and forest fires in recent years, which will directly affect the country's hazelnut production and supply. Okay, the next challenges for the Ferrero is the labor accusation. In addition to the climatic challenges, Ferrero is also fighting with labor abuse allegation in Turkey since late 2021, with farmers claiming to have to kneel from dawn to dusk and complaining of insufficient wages and general exploitation by the company. The firm is said to be committed to the human rights, but still, the issue is arise. Okay, as for Mondelez, there are also two challenges, and number one is supply chain disruption. The chief financial officer of Mondelez stated that supply chain constraints haven't gotten any better in response to the company's third quarter earnings result. The holiday season will put even more difficulties on global supply chains, and shoppers are looking for the best discounts and accessible product at the start of the fall season, putting a strain on inventories before the big shopping days in November and December. And it will eventually result in merchandise being stretched thin and seller being unable to keep up with orders. as well as the holiday season problem, transport and logistic issue also affect the Mondelez supply chain. Okay, the challenges number 2 for the Mondelez is the cost inflation. The Ukraine war has caused the price of ingredients Mondelez uses to skyrocket. For instance, the conflict has driven a sharp increase in price of wheat, and businesses with a significant presence in Europe and other foreign countries make significantly less money in US dollars. Okay, now I will explain about the recommendation solution or action taken to curb the challenges. Okay, the first solution is to manage the Ferrero Hazelnut Company, HCO. Okay, Ferrero employees have a strategy that emphasizes the importance of hazelnut as their main ingredient in popular offering like Nutella to reduce the risk of supply chain issues and ensure that they've got a strong supply chain. Taking control and direct influence at every stage of the hazelnut value chain, from farm to factory, Ferrero achieved vertical integration that enables consistent quality control, reduce reliance on external suppliers, and channel a strong role in all production processes, which hazelnut farms can also promote sourcing. Okay, number 2 is collaborating with national, local governments and stakeholders. Okay, Ferrero's collaboration with national and local government. Collaboration with national and local governments as well as other stakeholders is proof of commitment to social and community sectors. Active efforts are made to take strong measures against child labour, guidelines on availability, responsibility and campaign to raise awareness. It also recognizes the importance of and promotes partnership with projects that promotes happiness, mental health and life skills. Okay, as for Mondelez, they can implement sourcing system. One possible solution for Mondelez company to solve its supply chain problem is to implement sourcing system. By partnering with multiple suppliers in different regions or countries for critical raw materials or components, Mondelez can reduce reliance on a single source and they can mitigate the effect of disruptions caused by natural disaster, geopolitical or transportation issues. Building a strong relationship with the suppliers is essential as they can establishing a clear channel of communication and collaborating closely to ensure a smooth and consistent transition. Okay, the next solution for Mondelez is they can implement a comprehensive cost optimization program. Okay, this process should involve scrutinizing their cost structure and identifying areas where cost savings and efficiencies can be achieved without compromising product quality or customer satisfaction.
And for the conclusion is both companies, Mondelez and Ferrero, both have particular market positions and strengths. Mondelez provides a wider variety of goods across numerous categories, in contrast to Ferrero, which is well known for its high-end chocolate and hazelnut-based delights. A publicly traded firm, Mondelez is a member of the National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations. It works with a concentration on the value of shareholders and profits and has a more diverse ownership structure. On the other hand, the firm Ferrero is still privately held and run by a family. Since the company's founding, the Ferrero family has maintained ownership and management.